is Revolution, and welcome back to episode 3 of my 1.19 Survival Minecraft Let's Play. So, I have some bad news. I just spent like 30 minutes filming a whole ton for this episode, and my computer decided to crash. Lost all the footage that I had. I do have it here, but it won't open. It's the completely wrong file. That is unfortunate. However, the world did save miraculously, which is going to save me a ton of extra time. So just to quickly catch you up, today we are working on finishing the storage room downstairs. I did do quite a lot of this over the last 2 weeks. It has taken absolutely forever, mainly because of my choice of palette, which is quartz blocks and warped wood. Warped wood is fine. I have a huge biome of it in the nether, and there's 2 of them. At least close by that I know of. So that's pretty easy to get. However, the quartz is not so easy. I've got all that I can out of the nether from it. It's great for XP. Everything else that's still in there is either I just haven't seen it yet, or is extremely hard to get to or unsafe to get to. So I've been villager trading. So on top of doing the storage room today, I'm also going to be creating a clay farm. I have a stonemason over there who has a great clay trade, so I'm going to be doing that and getting emeralds from him and just converting all of those emeralds into quartz blocks to use for all of my builds, which has been working really well so far. Currently I'm just smelting up some glass, which will be in use for our little farm over there. We'll get to that on the second half of the video, but for now, let's introduce you to our storage room. Here we go. This is the design that I've been working on. It's sort of more of a storage hall, if anything, but I really like it. There is quite a lot to it, but it's good. I really like the design. So we've got 6 little rooms like this, and then in between each room we have a little block of light. These are redstone lamps. So we've got stone in here and wood in here. So everything's going to have their own little bit to sit in. And then as well as that, on top of the chest, we're going to have item frames. However, these are pretty hard to get. Well, they're not hard to get, they're just annoying to get because you need leather. So I've got my cow farm upstairs. I get to that when I can. Otherwise, it's mainly just this. We've got some glow lichen on all of these pillars, which is great. It looks fine without it because it is a different design to the bricks. However, it's very white, very in your face with just a very white palette. I decided this looks kind of good just to sort of split it up a little more. And it's a little bit of extra lighting too, so nothing should spawn down here, which I love. Then we've got little warped pieces here and there, and arched roofways, same as in here, arched roof with a little lantern. So we are going to head down here. We've got miscellaneous blocks here, and this will be the nether and deep dark. Currently, the only rooms that have things in them is stone and wood. Everything else is still upstairs in my storage. All of those chests that are up there, that's going to become like a little kitchen, and I'm going to have a whole lot of food up there because my food chest is overflowing. This is going to be our spare room, and then our last one here, which is just miscellaneous items, which will be like leaves, string, anything like that. This is the last room that we were working on. This is how we've gotten so far. I do need to go trade some more quartz. However, we've got all this done, which is pretty good. What I was going to do was finish the roof, but apparently I've lost those warped blocks. That is very annoying, actually. But what we're going to do is put 5 of these in here, and we're going to turn that into slabs. Awesome. So this is going to be our roof. The design has been 4 on the sides like this, then 4 in between, deleting the middle, putting a little slab there, and then there we go, sticking that in the middle. So that's everything apart from the last few chests, and we need a little bit more quartz. So we might go trade some of those now, as that'll take a couple of goes to get enough to finish that room. Actually, wow, okay, maybe I don't. So that's really weird. I had a whole bunch of warped wood there ready to go for this roof when my computer died. Or it didn't really die, it just crashed. And I had run out of blocks of quartz and I was gonna go get some more, but I guess it's just glitched and given me more of this, which is no complaint at all because I can go get warped wood at any time that I want. So that's not a bad glitch. I don't mind that. Awesome. I'll fill that in. Where did I leave my chests? There they are, the last remaining that we need. Okay, I guess I'm not that mad at that glitching then. It could always be worse. That's our new motto. It could be worse. So we'll finish these. Come back in here. Don't really want to waste quartz on parts that you can't really see. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's all done. Okay, awesome. Then we're just going to break. There we go, into the side here. Place that back. And then we will finish these off. That is awesome. Okay. Now if we just fill those little blocks. And that is our storage hall. Apart from the last glow lichen that we need to bone meal, that's complete. I am super happy that that's finally done. That took forever. But I really like the design. Let me know what you guys think of it, if you like the sort of palette that we've got going on. I'm not going to be using the actual... Well, I might strip these down for some buildings, but otherwise the purple isn't going to pop up very often. I did consider that, and it was going to be a purple design instead of blue, but I changed my mind last minute. I do have a few designs ready to go, but they're mainly just the blue and the white. But I really like it. So let me know what you guys think, positive or negative. But if it is negative, please be kind. Just, constructive criticism. We love that, right? So I'm gonna leave these down here for now, and then we're going to go work on our farm, I think. I'll mention too, this. I don't think this is going to be what I wanted anymore. I had a whole idea for it. I decided I don't like it. Just being in my creative world, looking at it, it's not something I 100% like. So I don't know if I'm still going to have a room down here. I thought maybe I could make it like a super smelter room. Definitely still a possibility. It's either turn this room into something other than enchanting, or I'm just going to block it off here with a wall. But considering these bits are here, it's likely still going to be a room. I've decided I might put this enchanting table in my library. I feel like it's just a much more fitting space for it. But we'll see how we go. The library won't be built for a little bit. I have sort of an order of priority of what I want to build. And the library is the first of the villager houses that I will build, but it's not going to be the next thing I do. It's probably going to be my stable next, then maybe a bee farm too, just because it's right there. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. I do have a sort of layout. It's not final, but I have a layout of my entire island and where I want the houses of each villager's profession to be. I will insert that clip in right here for you all to see. And that's sort of going to be that. So, it's going to be interesting. All of those trees will go, of course. I'm going to sort of work on the island bit by bit. We have our little mine that's up just over that hill there. And this is going to become our little kitchen here too. But our house will definitely, I think, be the next thing to change. If not the stable and then the house. We'll see how we go on that. But I'm going to continue finishing smelting these glass and then finish the bottles, and we'll head over to our clay farm and I'll show you how I'm going to make that. Alrighty, so we're going to have to sleep in just a second here, but we are on our little platform here. The platform is part of it. That's the part that I did start already, just so I sort of had an idea of space. But here's what we've got. We will need some more glass bottles, I'm pretty sure. But this will do us for now. Everything else we have in here. So we're going to start by grabbing the dripstone. And this deep slate is just a border. We're going to be covering all of the cobblestone underneath in pointed dripstone. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, that is done. The entire underneath of the cobblestone is covered in dripstone. Looks pretty good. You want to make sure the entire underneath is covered, otherwise it's not going to fully work. I would definitely also not recommend doing this on top of water. That was way harder than it should have been. There we go. So I'm going to sort of time lapse or cut bits and pieces of the footage into this next bit here so it's nice and quick while I watch the tutorial. The tutorial that I'm using is from another YouTuber. I will put the link of that video in the description down below. If you want to make this farm yourself, please go ahead and watch that. Otherwise, here is a nice time lapse. Okay, so I think it is safe to say that the farm is working pretty well, actually. So I'll show you what we've got here. Get some of this clay. What we have here is basically a consistent mud farm. So you start over here, you place your block here, and then it'll dispense some water into it and pass it along. Keep going. And so you hear that sound there, which pushes them along. You want to make sure you click it one at a time, otherwise it could glitch a little bit, and that's just more inconvenient than anything. And then the pistons will push all the mud onto this side, where underneath here we have dripstone. So because the dripstone is under here, similar to the way that the lava farm over there works, it drips out all of the water, turning it into clay. So we leave this here for a little bit. Eventually this will all turn into clay and we can farm it up. We can go and trade it with our stonemason villager over there to get some emeralds. So I will need to get quite a little bit of dirt to be able to put it into the machine. But apart from that, this should be a really good fix to getting some more quartz. Hopefully we can get to our house pretty soon to change that design. And then get started on all the villager houses, which I am super excited for. Okay, so as you can see here, this farm works really well. This is a stack and a half of what was originally dirt, turned into mud, and now clay. So it's almost all turned into clay. We are slowly getting there. I think one just finished, so there's 3, well, there we go. So there's 2 left to go, so it goes pretty quickly. Which is amazing. So currently we don't have any clay in our inventory. Apart from these 2, we'll start collecting it all. And apart from that one, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, just under 6 stacks. And I'm pretty sure that will give us, yep, there we go. Exactly 6 stacks of clay balls, which is absolutely wonderful. We are going to keep this just as it is for now. This is all the dirt I have left. I need to go and grab some more. So we'll head over to our villager, which is just up this hill here, and I'll show you the trades that they've both got to at the moment. But we'll head up here. Obviously, I don't really need clay for any buildings. I don't think I will. Unless I decide to do terracotta, which I will, but not for a little while. If you're wondering why my villagers are stuck in here like prisoners, it's just so that they don't die. It took me days to get them over here from the village, so I want to make sure I keep them safe. So here's all of our trades. We've got the 2 quartz ones here at the bottom, which is 1 emerald for 1 block. And at the top here, right now he's got 10 balls of clay for 1 emerald. Sometimes it drops down to 9 when he's feeling generous, so we'll do all of these that we can. And there we go, capped out. So far that was 2.5 stacks, which was 16 diamonds. So we'll wait for that to refresh and then we'll do some more. Okay, and that is the last of those. As you can see, we did definitely get a discount, which is wonderful. And all of that was, obviously we still got 8 balls here. So just barely under 6 stacks gave us 40 emeralds, which is, I don't know, I think that's pretty good. Which will end up being 40 blocks of quartz, so we can start trading some of those. This is a really good way to get XP too, it's wonderful. So I've got our 12 for now. We'll probably come back 2 or 3 more times to get some more quartz, and I already have some clay balls in another chest as well, which is awesome. So I'll run and grab some of those and I'll finish trading, and that is that. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. We're going to end things off down here in our storage room. I'll show you really quickly. I've got, you know, just under 2 stacks of quartz, and that was about, that was 3 rounds of using the machine, so probably about 5.5 stacks of dirt. You know, I'm not mad at it, like, considering I've used all I can in the nether for the minute. I'm, you know, not mad at that, so that'll get us at least started. I think on our next episode we might look at working on the stable and getting a few more pets in there too, which will be super exciting. And yeah, we'll see how we go on that. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment what you thought. If you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, that is all for today. My name is Revolution, and I'll see you next time. Bye!